The origins of the CWQ lie in my research of the 1970s. I am a native of the Netherlands, graduated first as an engineer, and after 10 years working as such, acquired a second degree as a social psychologist. Then I was hired by a US multinational corporation as a personal researcher on their European staff, covering Western European and Middle Eastern countries, and as such visited all these countries and spoke to many people. My colleagues and I surveyed employees in all parts of the company for their views on their work situation. We discussed the results of with their management. I was struck with the difference between countries, not so much in employee satisfaction as in employee priorities, based on their values, what they considered important. According to company policy, after 6 years, professionals like I were eligible for a sabbatical leave, which I spent as a trainer at a well-known international management training center. There I discovered very similar differences between countries, although my trainees were managers rather than rank-and-file employees and unrelated to my corporation. There, for the first time, I guessed that all these differences could be a consequence of national cultures. My curiosity was so strong that I did not return to my job in the corporation, but joined a new European International Academic Institute. I dived into the social scientific study of values and culture, and after 6 years in 1980, my first book on the subject appeared, Culture's Consequences, International Differences in Work-Related Values. Among the interested readers of my book was John Bing, an American with international experience in the Peace Corps, who had just founded his own training and consulting company, ITAP. He obtained a license to use my study in his training programs. After a time, he developed a questionnaire, the Culture in the Workplace Questionnaire, as a training tool to make his trainees personally aware of the impact of national culture. The CWQ is not a research tool, but it is a training tool. In the meantime, my research found many followers, supplying data from a variety of organizations in a variety of countries. My 1980 book distinguished 4 dimensions of national culture. To a colleague in China, I owe the discovery of a 5th dimension, which in my European data had been less clear. The most important source of new data on national cultures is the World Values Survey, collecting comparable data from more than 100 countries around the world, updated every 5 years. They enabled me and my co-authors Geert Hofstede and Michael Binkoff in the 2010 edition of our book Cultures and Organizations, Software of the Mind, to extend our list of countries for the 5th dimension and to add a 6th dimension. In later version of the CWQ, these new dimensions are integrated, most recently in the 6th dimension in the CWQ3. My friend John Bing is now in the process of turning over CWQ to ODE Consulting in Singapore. Our son Jan and I thank John for looking so well after my scientific inheritance for almost 40 years. I'm very pleased to be partnering with ODE Consulting in continuing this care, and we hope that their staff, their consultants, and their clients will benefit from my work.